He's a darts player. He's a 17-year-old darts player, world champion, a British hero, a young white English guy. Yeah. Started slagging off Luke Littler, saying he was basically overweight, he's hanging around too much or whatever. It's talking about AI, and he was saying this is Reset 4, this is fourth iteration of his government, which, and every time he reiterates, his popularity drops even more. So he said AI, and the reason I'm interested in this, and I think I'm the only person who spotted this, but I'd be interested in your view. He said it'll sort out missed appointments in the NHS. AI will sort all that out, and it'll sort out potholes. Right, somehow it's going to, it's not the fact potholes are being reported. The freaking councils are just doing nothing about it because they're bust, because they're paying everything out to their pensioners, and also deal with tax avoidance. But then he also said this, which I find incredibly strange, and I'll reference it in another minute. He said, "Never mind Luke Littler." Do you know who Luke Littler is?
Darts player.
He's a darts player. He's a 17-year-old darts player, world champion, a British hero, a young white English guy. Yeah. Never mind Luke Littler. AI can be the best in the world at games in three better games than any other games within 3 days. I don't know where he gets his stupid statistics from. Now, the reason I'm mentioning it is because in the previous week, because we never managed to cover everything I note down, but have you heard of a guy called Adil Ray? He's
on TV.
Yeah, he's some crap Indian comedian who, like all these Indian comedians, are being promoted to be the main comedians because they're slightly brown or whatever. And he presents that thing at 6 o'clock on BBC One. Apparently, I don't watch the BBC, as you know, but is it called the morning or the afternoon show or the one show?
The one show. I've heard of the one.
It's on at like 7 o'clock or something, and him and another arsehole presenter. Any presenters watching, I've called you arsehole, so you can say I'm turning off. Started slagging off Luke Littler, saying he was basically overweight, he's hanging around too much or whatever. So you get Adil Ray slagging off Luke Littler, and then you get Keir Starmer referencing Luke Littler, both in diminishing terms. This is an English guy, a young white English guy. He's the best darts player ever, British darts player ever. He's just won the World Championship, and he's 17 years old. Yeah. Now, going back 20 years, he would be feted, celebrated on all sorts of shows or whatever. Why are they doing this?
The TV presenter never was said that about anybody else if he wasn't white, male, and British. That's the reason why he could criticise him. And was it a joke? Was he trying to say that?
No, he was seriously saying, he needs to take care of himself. He's a typical darts player. He's eating too much and drinking too much and all that. So it was like serious. And the other presenter, I don't know who it was. I think it was a woman. I don't know. She actually said, why are you saying that? And sort of tried to leap to his defense.
Never really said that about a woman.
Yeah.
She's eating too much.
Yeah.
He'd lost his career over that.
Yeah.
So it's because you only can get away with it because it's a white man.
Yeah.
And so that, I don't understand why he did that. The AI one with Starmer I'm not sure if Starmer was criticising him or was he referencing because he's a white working class hero, so he's trying to get his name in there as if he's down with the kids and saying, but AI is going to be better than anybody.
Yeah, he said, never mind Luke Littler. Yeah. AI can do more than that in 3 days' time.
I think that's just his poor communication skills. I think Starmer was probably trying to reference him, thinking he's going to get some brownie
showing
points
he's going to be trendy
in the white working class community that he knows about darts players.
I mean, I actually, my cynical mind here, because I've seen this happen twice now, my cynical mind here is this is reinforcing the idea that white working class men are shit, and it's like, and we'll make sure, and it's like, oh, he's fat. One guy.
The TV presenter, I would say, would come under that.
Yeah.
I think the Starmer one is just the incompetence of Starmer being a public speaker.
Because this is a true British hero. This is a true English hero.
Yeah.
A young...
World champion at 17.
World champion at 17. He's a phenomenal... To do that at that age is absolutely unbelievable. Imagine the pressure and stress.
Yeah.
And but the natural ability he's got. He should be applauded. But the only references I've seen from BBC and from our government are diminishing him. I was quite shocked.
Never would do it on any other category of person.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think
Referencing someone's weight. I mean, that's anti-woke.
Yeah.
Referencing someone's weight.
Yeah.
Fat shaming.
Yeah.
Fat phobic.
Yeah. I mean, he should be allowed to do that if he wants to do that. But I just think, why pick on him, who's basically a British and an English hero? I was...
Especially a presenter on the One Show.
Yeah.
If this was a dart show and they're talking about the darts and he's saying, do you know what, he's only a young man, he needs to be careful of putting too much weight and that's going to affect his game, that'd be acceptable because talking about him and his game. But when it's just on the One Show, I don't understand why they do it.